Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Babyface P. Today is something I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. We've been working on this project for a long time, and it's still not quite done. We're gonna have a little more work on it, but we're gonna show it off anyways. I know I put out the video like 6 months ago-ish, showing off the Marlin Model 38. This is the pump action 22, short, long, and long rifle. And it didn't run, and I was like, oh no. So I started working on it. I've got a couple videos working on it, rebluing it. It's ready. It shoots. It's not super accurate because it kind of has a sewer pipe in the barrel, and it doesn't like to feed all sorts of ammo. So we're gonna work on that next, but I'm tired of waiting. It likes standard velocities. We're gonna take it to the range and just pop off a bunch of standard velocities, show you guys what this is. So get ready. Let's go load this up. We'll talk about the history of this a little bit and have some fun. Let's do it. Come on. All right, so we got the Marlin Model 38 on the table. We're gonna load it up. It's tube fed. It only holds 10 rounds, and for some reason, it only likes standard velocity. It's like the low pressure stuff. So we're gonna shoot that today. A little history on these guns. There's an interesting part in the, I think it's Brophy who made the Marlin guide. Kind of talks about all the Marlin guns. These are, I don't want to call them rare, but they're not common. They made the Marlin Model 32 previous to this, which was very similar, and then they made some upgrades to it so the Marlin Model 32 I think came out before World War I. And then the model Marlin 38 came out after World War I when wartime production was up. I don't quote me on that. I'll check my specs. It may be one of the other wars. I think it was before World War II though. It's interesting. They only made about, as far as I know, they only made about 20,000 of the 38s. The early production ones, this is a very, very early production. This one's serial number 4000. They came in octagonal barrels, which were easier to produce because all you have to do is machine flats. And then after World War I, I think, when they kicked production up, now it was sometime during the production of the 38s, they moved to a round barrel. So you'll see some changes. There's some minor things that will change depending on the age of the gun. But anyways, this is the one that we fixed. This is the one that looked ugly. We reblued it. We did a lot of work on the action. We fixed the stock. I'll show you guys how it runs. It's not great. It's a little rough, and we're still gonna do some work. I think what we're gonna end up doing is drilling it out and putting a sleeve, a 22 rifled sleeve in there to try to fix it. And I think that'll probably fix it. It'll probably make it work better. And remember, guys, there's not a whole lot after all the fixing I've done on this gun. There's not a whole lot of collectability left to it, so don't feel too bad. It's gonna be fine. We want to make it a shooter that we can enjoy all the time. But enough talking. Let's go take it to the range. 10 rounds in the magazine. Let's do it. All right. Let's do some shooting on this old beast. Again, pump action 22, which if you've never fired a pump action like a gallery gun, oh my God, they're so much fun. We'll see if it runs. It's not going to be 100% most likely, but we'll see what happens with it. Let's go out to 25 with it, see if I can even hit that far out. That's high. There it is. Not too bad. There's 10 rounds. Put 10 more and I'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, we're gonna do 10 more, see if it works this time. Like I said, it's a little finicky. One good thing that I didn't think about last time, if it doesn't fire on the first click, on the first trigger pull, you can actually pull it down, reset the hammer, and put it back in, and try firing the round again. Just a little goofy way of trying to make it fire. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna go 25 first. Way out there. High. Hits. Hits. High right. Hits. Come back in. There's not enough ammo. I could shoot this. Seriously, just continue. Magazine tube, 10-round magazine tube. It should have like a 20-rounder. But let's do a little bit more, one more angle, and then we're gonna call it for the day. All right, let's do 10 more. Get this thing good and hot. Let's do it. 25 yards. Woo, bugs on my leg. That's it. I love this thing. This thing is so freaking cool. Let's go wrap this video up. So that's it. The Marlin Model 38, pretty much done. We may end up drilling out the barrel and putting a sleeve in it so it shoots better. So it'll feed more ammo. For some reason right now, all it's eating is I think the chamber's rough and all it wants to eat is low pressure ammo. Which standard velocities it eats pretty well. It seems to like them, and they're not too bad. It's, you know, it's not the same accuracy as the 39A, the Golden Mountie that I have. That thing is like hole on hole on hole. This thing, minute of man, we'll call this for a 22 at 25 yards. It's kind of, he slings it in there, but I'd say it's about 6 inches across. But anyways, it's really cool. If you don't have a pump gun, if you don't have a pump 22, like a gallery 22 gun, you really need to get your hands on one and try it. There are some really good options out there at fair prices. You can get some of the Rossi 62s, I think is what they're called, which is a clone of the old original Winchester. I think it was the Winchester model 1892. I don't remember. I'm throwing these numbers out there from memory and I can't quite remember. But the Rossi, you can get those for like $250, $300. And they're really cool. They're just a take on the old guns. But seriously, if you don't have a pump 22, you really need to try one. Go out, find one. Find somebody that has one and shoot it. There's something about pumping a 22 that is just like, it's just like sets your soul. It's like a lever gun. If you've never shot a lever action or a bolt action, there's just something about it that feels right. Anyway, so I'll keep you guys. I'll continue this journey along. If we decide to sleeve this thing, I'll let you guys know. But I hope you guys like this. This has been a hell of a project. We've had to weld up some parts on it. We had to make some new parts. It's been a disaster, but it's all come together in a really fun little gun. So if you guys like this, let me know. Like, share, subscribe. Send this to your Marlin fan group. If you got a Facebook group about Marlins, go ahead and share it with them. Maybe they can tell me all sorts of stuff about it. I would love to learn. Otherwise, I will catch you guys on the next one. See ya.